Hello, it's Matt and Pete from the Bright Click here, and today we want to give you a little nugget of advice about Facebook ads. We obviously run a bunch of Facebook ads for a whole range of different clients in different sectors, and we obviously learn a few little tricks of the trade in doing so.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Pete wants to share something pretty special in relation to something
Yeah.
that not everybody knows about, right, Pete?
No, it's not. It's strange because it's totally in the public domain, and everybody can access it whenever they want. And yeah, of course, there's loads of things when it comes to social media ads and all of your pre-planning and stuff like that when you're going to kind of launch a new ad and all that great stuff. But one thing I love to do is use what's called Facebook Ads Library. Now, most marketing agencies will know about this and they'll use it regularly, but the amount of clients I've spoken to which don't even know it exists, and they say to me, oh, I'm interested in doing Facebook ads. I think I'm interested in doing Facebook ads. Don't really know what my competitors are doing. I don't really know what I want my ad to say. I don't really know how I want it to look. And of course, that's kind of why we're here. But generally, I would use this tool as a way of kind of, getting ahead of the game and kind of having a look at what other people are doing. So I'm just going to share my screen quickly, actually. So it's just facebook.com/ads/library. And yeah, basically, it's really simple. You can search for specific ad categories, which kind of Facebook define, but usually you can just click all ads and simply type in a key search term. So, for example, I mean, Matt, you give me an example off the top of your head. If you're the client,
So a search term in relation to
anything
the
really.
nature of the business.
Why don't we say estate agents, for example?
I was going to say
Yeah.
exactly that. Let's go for estate agent.
Well, there you go. Great minds. So, for example, you type estate agents, and it will basically pull you up ads in relation to the key search term estate agents. And you can see here, it's got the ones that were launched in March 2023, and so it kind of goes back in kind of what's most relevant to the here and now. And you can just see what other estate agents are kind of doing. So you can see there's some nice carousel ads here, some nice kind of video kind of driven ads here, about attention to landlords here, for example, this one. And yeah, I just think it's a really, really good way of seeing what other people are doing, seeing what kind of tone they're using to your target audience, see what they're not doing so great. So for example, this one, so apologies, Keystone Estate Agents, but this one, for example, I think the caption's way too long. I think there needs to be a couple of returns in this to kind of split the content up a bit. And that would be kind of my suggestion for that one. Other than that, they've kind of tried to go with kind of a nice approach here, this kind of attitude of give it a try, and they've tried to be informative. I quite like that tone, but it's an example of what other estate agents are getting out there to like-minded people. If you were an estate agent, Matt, I would be saying to you, this is what these guys are doing right now. I really like the look of this one. Really nice and simple. Look at, Braxton here. Look at free property valuation with no obligation with Braxton Estate Agent. Really simple, to the point, really uniform. I just think that looks really cool. And I would be saying to the estate agent right now, could we do something similar to that? Could we get a passive ad running in a geo-targeted area to look really uniform and look really nice like this? So when we talk about doing competitor research, I think it's really, really important to look at stuff like this and just see what's out there at the moment. And similarly, you can actually look at specific brands and what they're currently doing. So I know, for example, I'm running an ad at the moment for one of my clients, in-frame garden rooms. So if I type in in-frame garden rooms, well, there they are. They're appearing right there. We're running a like campaign at the moment for them to try and entice more people to follow their Facebook page. Very targeted people. So every like they're getting is an extremely targeted like kind of video here, which shows off their garden room in a really nice way, really short and to the point, and a really strong call to action. Follow us for more amazing creation, showing the amazing creation and having that like our page as the kind of call to action. So again, whether you want to look for certain key terms or certain keywords, or you want to look for a particular brand, I just think it's a really, really great tool whenever it comes to pre-planning any kind of marketing, you want to start with this. You want to start with competitor research. You never want to kind of be going in blind and guessing what it is that your clients want to, or your potential clients want to see, or your potential buyers want to see. You kind of want to. We've spoken a bit about split tests in other videos, and definitely check out those, because split testing is one of the key components when it comes to any social media ad. But before you launch anything, do your competitor research, see what other people are doing, see what tone they're using, see what they're not doing so great so you don't make those mistakes, and grab some inspiration and put your own creative spin on it.
There's lots of reasons to do competitor research, aren't there? Like, I think seeing what other people are doing in that environment, and if you're seeing lots of those kind of ads and you're seeing them repeated over and over again, you can see that they're probably working, right? They're probably working for that client if they're running those ads over and over again. You can also see what people are not doing and see where the gaps might be, and the thing as well. And also your direct competitors, right? In your area, you can learn so much from them. If I see not only with Facebook ads, but when we do competitor research around Google ads or around SEO as well, there's no harm at all in swiping what's going well for someone else and utilizing it yourself, right?
It's important to do that, because people will be doing stuff well and they will be doing stuff not so well, and taking some inspiration and putting your own creative spin on it is a really good way of kind of getting started. Now, of course, this Facebook ads library, it's not going to tell you what spend these people are using. It's not going to tell you what they're targeting and stuff like that. So you'll want to check out some of our recommended spend videos and some of our recommended targeting videos and how the targeting works. But certainly in the first instance, coming up with some inspiration and just coming up with a few ideas for split tests about what creatives you want to use, what tone of voice you want to use, and stuff like that. So important.
Good stuff, Pete. Thank you so much. It's short and sweet today, but some great learnings there. As always, if you've got any questions, you can hit us up at info@thebrightclick.co.uk, or find us by just searching The Bright Click on any of the social channels, and we'll be there. Until next time, thanks a lot.
Cheers.